So he spells his name differently, but Ian Cardno,
He's allowed.
I'll be the judge of that. This group is obviously a bit skewed towards people who like kilts, but from an industry standpoint,
Wee bit.
in both the US and Scotland, do you see the demand for kilts growing or declining? And is there a difference between the two geographies when you are speaking to industry colleagues?
Okay, so this one could actually be a long question, a long answer. I kind of cursed there, but didn't really mean to. Is the demand for kilts on the uptick, on the downtick, or level? I would say in the 20 plus years we've been in business, it's definitely, we've grown as a company, obviously, but I'd say it's gone up for sure.
And the whole industry has definitely grown, not just us.
I'd say the industry has grown probably not at the rate that we have grown within it, because, some businesses go out, some businesses go kaput, and then other businesses, grow and take their place. I would almost say that I would absolutely say that there are different markets, especially, Scotland is a vastly different market than the diaspora, the rest of the world. And even the US is a different market than Australia, than a different market than Canada. So in doing research, it's there's challenges in every single market. The only thing, and I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's part of Scottish identity today for different reasons, but it's also part of Scottish diaspora, identity as well. Different reasons, but it's still part of the identity. The only thing, and I'm going to go to a kind of weird angle here. The only thing that's this much concerning in a particular way is kilt wearing in Scotland, from an aspect of, with the casualization of dress today versus 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. You don't have as many functions to be dressed up for. You're not wearing, your fanciest clothes every other weekend. To go out to a nice dinner, you're not wearing a suit. Maybe you're wearing a polo, or maybe you're wearing a sweater, or maybe you're just wearing a t-shirt, but you're not wearing a suit. Mm-hmm. So I would say I'm kind of likening it to suit sales to some degree.
Yeah.
That's definitely declined in the last 50 or 80 years. Guys don't wear suits to the office like they used to.
And you look at old photos of baseball games, people wearing suits and nice dresses, and you don't see that anymore.
Yeah, you don't get dressed up to the same level. So this is where my concern comes in, specifically in Scotland. If the kilt is being reserved for formal dress functions, for weddings, for funerals, for just fancy stuff, and you're not wearing it on a daily basis or anything, even monthly basis, then there will be a question in younger people, because older people are going to die at some point. But in the younger people, the question is going to be, why should I buy a kilt? Or why should I pay, $800 or, 700, 600 pounds for this thing if I'm only going to wear it, once every other year? I'll just rent it. So I think the rental industry will will kind of sustain that gap to some degree, but it's not going to be the same numbers of kilts coming out, because it's one kilt being rented, 30, 40, 50 times across its lifespan to 50 different people. So I think there is it's not a threat of it going away, but with the casualization of dress, I think it has a better chance to stick around in the diaspora, where we want to wear it to connect with family heritage and go to festivals and go to events and kind of do it in a more casual way than it is traditionally done in Scotland. Yeah. Does that make sense?
It does. I think it's growing with the change in America more so than probably over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mac, do you have any thoughts on this over in your chair looking casual in your cap? No, he's got nothing.
I think the rise of the serial kilter in the U.S. has certainly helped increase the demand for kilts. There's no one person who has, caused an uptick in the market, but, groups of people, especially people who join the Kilts and Culture group, who are making kilts part of their daily outfits are contributing and making it more public and visible that this is an option for men as an alternative to the standard. Certainly kilts aren't rivaling trousers
yeah.
for standard daily wear in the US, but it is becoming more accepted. I think most people have probably seen a guy in a kilt just at their local farmer's market or at a sporting event or something. Not commonly, but at least on occasion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And the fact that it is so readily identifiable as different, and it's approachable. It's different, but in an approachable way. It's not somebody going out and this is not me disparaging like a goth type outfit. If Eric was here, I would say the same thing. It's if you're wearing a goth type outfit, or if you're wearing something that makes you look scary to old people who are going to clutch their pearls or clutch their purse. It's not an approachable different thing. Like, oh, that's neat and different. I want to talk to that person. I want to find out why. It's kind of they're a little bit scary. They're a little bit mean looking. I don't know if I want to talk to them. Kilts don't have that at all. They have that, I want to talk to that guy kind of thing going on.
Sometimes. So
it's every person wearing the kilt is an ambassador of the kilt.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's why we say you have to be a good ambassador of everything that you like to do. Be a good ambassador within it, because especially wearing kilts, because it's people are going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to find out why. They're going to have their own questions, or they're going to want to relate their own stories, and they're going to see you and go like, wow, that dude has the guts to wear the thing that I've thought about wearing. Maybe it is an option. Maybe I could wear it too. That's neat. I didn't know I could actually do it. That's awesome. And so you're helping other people kind of get over that mental hurdle a little bit.
It's a flaw to your logic.
There's never a flaw in
You
my
introduced the concept of the casualization of dress worldwide, not just in America, but also we're concerned about people clutching their pearls. If people are dressing more casually, they don't have pearls to clutch as readily, Rocky.
It's fair. I have my pearls hidden underneath my t-shirt.
Fair enough.
Indeed. I just like pearls. So how do you feel about my theory, or my worries, as it were? Am I way off base, or is this something that actually, in a long enough scale of time, could become an issue? And how do you wear your kilt? Do you just reserve it for formal, or do you wear it casual? Let me know.